Have you ever been on holidays or visiting another city that you're not familiar with and you're wondering what you should do, what attractions you should visit, or maybe what beach you should go to? Well, today we're going to introduce you to something called Google Things to Do that shows you the best places to visit in any city while you're there. It's a free service and it's really easy to use. But hey, if you're new here, my name is Ken and this is Northern Viking Explorer, and we bring you videos on travel, exploring, and discovery. So make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Let's go ahead and dive right over to my computer and show you how to find the perfect places to visit and attractions with Google Things to Do. All right, so here we are on my computer. You can go ahead and do a search for Google Travel. And the website we're looking for is this one here. It says Google Travel. Just go ahead and click on that. And the actual website is google.com/travel. I will put a link below in the description so you can easily find it. Now, once you navigate to this page, over here on the left-hand side, you're gonna see an option that says Things to Do. You wanna go ahead and click on Things to Do here, and it's gonna take you to the Things to Do area of Google Travel. Now, once you're here, you can do a search for whatever city you're planning to visit. For today, we're just gonna do a search for New York, and we'll show you how this works. So type in whatever city you're gonna visit here, and it's gonna bring up all sorts of information. So you type that in, you can click on New York here or on Things to Do. We're just gonna click on New York, and it's gonna take you to the Things to Do section here of New York. Now, once you're here, let me show you a couple of things. On the right-hand side, you're gonna see a big map here. This is super handy because anything that you're clicking on here on the left-hand side, or hovering on, if I hover over Central Park here, the pin in the map changes color, so you can see exactly where that is located. So if I hover over the Statue of Liberty kind of changes color. So it's really easy to see where everything is located as you're looking at it here in Google Things to Do. So over on the left-hand side here, there's a lot of information, and we'll go through some of this for you so you can see how it works, as well as you can pin information. So when you're done looking at everything, you have it in a save section, and we'll get into all of that in just a moment. So you can see here, it gives you some reasons to visit New York. It gives you some top sites in New York. If you keep scrolling down, top sites by interest, top experiences, notable neighborhoods. So if you want to visit specific neighborhoods, you can do that. And travel articles, which is really cool to read up about the city that you might be wanting to visit. So let's start here at the top. And at the top, maybe we want to look at skyscrapers, or there's a whole bunch of options here. There's theaters, Broadway theaters, art museums, city parks, high-end shopping, iconic restaurants, immigrant history, art and deco. So you can pick whatever you like, and you can keep scrolling through here, and there's a ton of different options. Brooklyn, all sorts of stuff. Let's go ahead and start out with skyscrapers. Maybe we're planning a trip to New York, and we know we want to go up a skyscraper. We want to see the magnificent views, but we're not sure which one we'd like to visit. If you click on skyscrapers here, it's going to bring up a whole bunch of different skyscrapers. So you can read a little bit about the history of the skyscrapers here in New York. Manhattan's towering skyline is a testament to New York's skyline or sky-high ambitions. You can read all about that there. But if you keep scrolling down, it's going to give you some of the skyscrapers here in New York. So you can see One World Observatory, Empire State Building, Top of the Rock, and you can keep going through these and find the one that you would love to visit. Let's, for example, for the purposes of this video, say we wanted to visit the Empire State Building. We can just click on that, and it's going to give us some more information on the Empire State Building. So we can see there's a bunch of pictures here that we can scroll through and have a look at. It's got reviews, so you can click here and look at the reviews. It gives you the hours here as well, so you can look at the hours. So now you know all of a sudden that when you're planning your trip, the Empire State Building doesn't actually open till 1 p.m. So if you're headed there, you might not want to show up at 9 a.m. because you're going to be waiting around for quite a while. And you can also look at all the what visitors are saying here on the right-hand side and read all about the Empire State Building. So if this is something that you would like to visit, you can go ahead and click on Add To here, and it's going to add it to our saved file so we can have a look at it later. The other thing is, right down here it says web results about this place. If we click on this, it'll do a Google search for us, and we can actually maybe click right here, and you could actually go in and buy the tickets to visit the Empire State Building. So it's really handy in directing you to the right place when you're headed to the city. Now going back here, let me head on back out. If I click on New York here, it's going to bring us back. And let's click on Skyscrapers again. Maybe we want to look at Top of the Rock as well. And we're not sure which one we want to go to. Again, all the same information is there. I'm just going to add this, click on this button to our add to, and that's going to save it for us for later. So we've got a couple things saved there. And I'll go back out. Now let's say we want to visit a Broadway theater or an art museum when we're here in New York. So let's go ahead and click on Broadway Theater. And the cool thing that's going to come up, not only does it show you where to go or what theaters you might want to visit, but at the bottom, a whole bunch of articles are going to come up that might be of interest to you. So a list of the best Broadway theaters. It's going to bring all the resources together so you don't have to go search for them. And you can help, this will help you find the perfect theater that you might want to visit. And you can also pin these articles. So I'm going to pin this one. And maybe after reading that article, you realize that the Hudson Theater is the one you want to visit. You can go ahead and pin that as well. Now I'm going to go back out here. We keep looking through the art museums. We can search through those. And maybe we want to go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. We can click on that. After we've looked at it, again, we can see that this one opens at 10 a.m. So maybe we want to do this one first and then go to the Empire State Building after. You can check out all your times and that works great. So make sure you pin that one. Now, once you're back here, we can search for city parks. We can go high-end shopping, iconic restaurants, immigrant history, etc. But if you keep scrolling down here, you're going to see all sorts of other things. So we know we want to visit Central Park when we're there. We're going to add that to our list. We know we want to visit the Statue of Liberty. We're going to pin that to our list. The Empire State Building is already pinned. And you can keep scrolling through here. Of course, Times Square. And you can keep scrolling through this and adding things to your list. Now, as you come down further, you can see you can search by other ways. So local favorites, kid-friendly, outdoors, arts and culture, museums, history, beachment, and amusement parks. So maybe we have some kids and we want to go to kid-friendly and search for that. We can look at all these and you can see, again, we didn't maybe know that the Bronx Zoo existed. So we can click on that, add it to our list, and again, find out all the information about times, the reviews, everything about that. If I back out here, just go back and we click on, the other one was amusement parks. Maybe we want to go to the Coney Island Luna Park amusement park. We can find out all the information on that as well. And if you click on that, you can see that maybe that one closes a little bit later on Saturdays and Sundays, so you can work that right into your schedule. Now, once you've got everything all loaded in here and you've gone through, found all your notable neighborhoods and travel articles that you'd like to read, again, you can highlight all these at the bottom, the ones that are the most interest to you. If we scroll back up to the top here, this is where it all comes together. Go ahead and click on the saved button right here at the top, and it's going to bring you to all the items that you saved or pinned while you were doing your search. And again, you can hover over all these. They're going to show up on the map on the right-hand side, as well as you can click on them in here. So if I click on Central Park, again, all the information shows right up in here. You can look at the pictures, etc., and just plan out that perfect holiday. So everything is right here that you did pin, including the articles here at the bottom. So you can go back and read those and plan that perfect holiday. So if you're visiting a city that you're not familiar with, go through, find everything that's interesting, pin it, and then go back and look at it and plan out your trip from there. It's really that easy to use Google Things to Do. So hope this video helped you find all the places to visit and attractions for your next holiday using Google Things to Do. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media. You'll find all those links below in the description. Thank you so much for watching today, and until next time, take care.